Deep inhales, feel the low back kidney region expanding. Exhale, let go of anything you might want to let go of. We're going to be giving some hands-on assists, so if that is something you'd prefer not to be touched, just let us know. That's totally fine. And then take a minute, if you'd like, to set an intention for your practice. For the weekend, maybe a dedication offering, something to let go of or cultivate. As you're ready, come up to hands and knees. So just line up your wrists right under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And then we'll just take some cat and cow breaths. So it's inhale, arching the back, lifting your gaze, and then exhale, press into your hands round the back, hollow out the belly. And then just continue at the pace of your own breath. If anyone wants to take variations of any kind throughout the practice, that's welcome. You can rest as much as you need, add advanced variations if you want. Okay, with your next inhale, reach your right arm out to the side and open up your chest. And then exhale, thread your arm underneath the left. Bring your shoulder all the way to the floor. So wring it out. Take some breaths into this twist. Good. And then come back to center. So stabilize in the center, and then inhale, left arm to the sky, and exhale, thread it under. Welcome, everyone. If anyone needs a mat, we've got some more mats up here. So a couple more full breath cycles. And then unwind and press it back to downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, lift your knees, and press your hips way back and up. And then go ahead and bicycle your legs out if you want. Twist around, just warm up in this pose however you'd like. On your next breath in, shift forward to plank. So this is like the top of a push-up. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, forward to plank, and we'll hold for 3 breaths. So feel free to drop your knees if you need to. And then press your heels back, reach your sternum forward, so your heart center forward. And then on your next exhale, slowly lower all the way down onto your abdomen. And untuck your toes. Press into your hands. Inhale, come up to a low cobra, Bhujangasana. And then exhale, forehead to the floor. Again, inhale, press into the hands. Keep the elbows in by the sides of the waist. And then exhale, lower your forehead. One more, inhale, come on up. Broaden across your chest. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under and press it back to downward dog. And from here, just walk your hands back to your feet. So Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of the mat. And bend your knees as much as you want here. So just release the back. Pick up your toes, spread your toes, set them back down. Let the head be heavy. You can grab opposite elbows if you want. And then everyone bend your knees and inhale, just roll up to standing. And exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. And then inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, interlace the fingers together, press the palms up. Take a breath in, lift up through the back ribs. Exhale, side bend to the right. And inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, release the arms and interlace your fingers at your tailbone. And then inhale, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold forward. Again, bending your knees as much as you need. And if you'd like, bend your right knee and let the arms fall over to the right. Look up over your left shoulder. Take a full breath in and out here, and then just switch sides. And release. Lower the hands back down. Just walk it forward back to down dog. Take about 5 deep breaths here. So press your inner thighs back. Press down through each knuckle. Head is heavy here. Relax your facial muscles. Walk your hands towards me. And then inhale, come forward, plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, bend the elbows and slowly lower. You can hover in chaturanga or lower all the way down. And then inhale, cobra or upward dog if you're ready. Exhale from the core, roll over the feet back to downward facing dog. And from here, let's lift the right leg on an inhale. Spread the toes, stretch it back. And then exhale, come forward, knee to nose. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, stretch it back. Sorry. Exhale, come forward, shoulders over wrists, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it way back. Exhale, just step your foot forward in between your hands. And then come up onto your fingertips. Sink the hips low, long spine. Lift the back thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, just round the back and straighten the leg any amount. So we'll undulate with the breath. On the inhales, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten. Round it in. All right, and then on your next inhale, just shoot the leg back to three-legged downward facing dog. And then open up the hip, bend the knee, and just let this feel good. If you want, you can bend the knee a lot. See if you can feel a stretch in the quad in front of the thigh. And then just set the foot down. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, come forward, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands. So same thing. First, just hold in the low lunge. Breathe into the right hip flexor, the front of the thigh. And inhale here. Exhale, round it in. Straighten the leg any amount. And continue with your breath. All right, next time the knees bent, plant the hands and then just kick the leg back and up. Three-legged downward facing dog, and then stack your left hip on top of your right. So anything, you might roll the ankle around, wherever feels good. And then stretch it back, inhale, exhale, step forward in between your, back to downward dog. There we go. Inhale, come forward to plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. And untuck your toes. Interlace your fingers at your tailbone. And then inhale, come up, Shalabhasana. Yeah, so lift everything except tuck the chin slightly. So the back of the neck is just an extension of the spine. One more breath in, lift it up. And then release, bring your hands under your shoulders and just press it back to child's pose. Or straight to down dog if you want more. And check in with your breath. And then everyone tuck your toes under, come back to downward facing dog. And then from here, step your inner ankles together. So feet together at the back of the mat. And then come up high on your toes. Look forward in between your hands. And then bend the knees. At the end of your next exhale, step or jump. And fold into your legs. Uttanasana. And then inhale, come halfway up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen the fold. Crown of the head. Again, inhale, come halfway up. So tailbone back, heart forward. Exhale, deepen the fold. And then this time, inhale, rise up to standing and reach the arms out and up. Exhale, draw it into center. And then right away, inhale, arms reach. Surya Namaskar, A, sun salutation. Exhale, long spine, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. And step or jump back to plank, top of a push-up. Inhale here, exhale, lower, bend the elbows. Chaturanga or all the way down. Untuck the toes, inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, back to downward facing. And then inhale, stretch the right leg back and up. This time, exhale, bring the knee to the right elbow and bring your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale again, knee to right elbow. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hover, and then set the foot down, so towards the outside of the mat. Plant your left hand, and then inhale, right arm out to the side and up. So do a simple spinal twist. Beautiful, lean back. All right, and set the arm down. Just step it back to plank. You can always skip vinyasas, but we'll inhale here, exhale, lower. Untuck the toes, inhale. So this is a vinyasa. You can always come straight to down dog or child's pose. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, come forward. Knee to left elbow. Inhale, stretch it back. And again, exhale. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to left elbow, hover. And then set the foot down. Yeah, bring the ankle right under the knee and then plant the right hand. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Couple more. And set the arm down. Step back to plank. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows lower. Untuck the toes. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. And exhale, back to down dog. Great, and then step your feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the heels. Look forward in between your hands, and at the end of the exhale, step or float. Fold into the legs. And then inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deepen the fold. And inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then release the arms. Inhale, arms reach. So moving at the pace of your own breath. Exhale, fold forward. Again, bending the knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or jump back. So through a vinyasa or straight to downward dog. So vinyasa is to exhale, lower, bend the elbows. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. Exhale, back to downward facing. And inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. And then keep the back heel lifted. Inhale the arms up to a crescent lunge. So you can feel free to lower the back knee if you need to. And then everyone bend your back knee slightly and just hug your tailbone. So sort of scoop the pelvis forward, lift the low belly. And then you can start to straighten the back leg. And then grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale here. Exhale, side bend to the right. So just gentle. And then come back to center. Set the back heel down and open it up to warrior two. So both frontal hip points are facing the left side of your mat. Bend the front knee. Yeah. And then look forward. And check in with your breath. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and then stretch it out. All right, inhale, reverse warrior. So bring the back hand to the back thigh. Yes, and then stretch up out of the right hip. And then just cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Plant the hands, lift the back heel, and step back, either straight to down dog or through a vinyasa. And then inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step forward to crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms up. And then bend the back knee a little bit to tuck the tailbone. And then start to straighten the back leg. This time, grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale to lift the rib cage. Exhale to side bend to the left. All right. Come back to center, and then set the back heel down. Just open it up. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, back hand to back thigh. Bend Bend the front knee 1 more inch. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, windmill the hands down. And step back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Or straight back to down dog. Really nice. Take about 5 deep breaths here, or in child's pose. Always feel free to drop the knees and come into child's pose. Step the inner ankles together, lift the heels, look forward, and to the exhale, step or hop, and fold into the legs, and then inhale, elongate the spine, look up, exhale, deepen the fold, and then bend your knees and drop your hips and reach the arms up. So coming into Utkatasana. Great, so tailbone straight back and down, and then find a little bit of cobra in the upper back. And stretch through the pinky fingers. Let's inhale right here. Exhale, bend the elbows into sort of a cactus shape. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then just straighten the legs. Maybe take a little upper back bend. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Step or hop back. Inhale and plank, exhale, slowly lower. And then inhale, stretch the right leg back and up. And step forward to warrior 1 this time on an exhale. So turn the back foot flat and then reach both arms straight forward. So this, we want to pull the right hip back. Wrap the left ribs forward. Great, interlace your fingers together at your tailbone. And then squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. So you can either rest the belly on the front thigh or just lower down to the inside of the knee. And relax your head and neck. Really nice. And then come on up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, open it up to warrior 2. From here, straighten the front leg. And you might narrow your stance a little bit. We're going to set up for a triangle pose, Trikonasana. So inhale here, exhale, reach way forward. And then lower the hand down to the shin or ankle. And then turn the chest open towards the sky. So make sure your front toes are pointing straight forward. So get the outer edge of your foot parallel to the side of the mat. And bring your hand up as high up on the leg as you need to maintain length on both sides of the waist. So it can even be on your thigh. All right, from here, just set the left hand down. And then we're gonna square off the hips. So step the back foot in a little bit and pull the right hip back. So Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine and look up. It's okay if you need to bend the front knee. Exhale, deepen the fold. So from the length, just fold into the leg. Nice. So from here, bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, so a prayer position at your heart center. Bend the front knee, lift the back heel, and then float up into warrior 3. So just lift the back leg. The back leg comes parallel to the earth. need to, set the fingertips down on the floor. That's fine. We'll hold here for just a few breaths. And then carefully start to bend the front knee and step way back to a high lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, set the hands down and then step back to plank. Flow through a vinyasa. Or we'll meet in down dog. And then inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step forward for warrior one. So turn the back foot flat. Come on up. And this time the left hip will drop back to square off the hips. Press the inner thigh on the back leg straight back. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, reach way up. Exhale, release the arms and interlace at your tailbone. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, slowly lower. So your head is heavy. Slow, even breaths. Continue to draw the left hip back here. One more full breath in and out. And then inhale, come back up to warrior one. And exhale, open it up, warrior two. And then keep pressing down through the ball of the big toe and the front foot as you straighten the leg. Inhale here, exhale, hinge at the hips, come into Trikonasana. All right, set the right hand down and then square off the hips. So step in with the back foot a little bit and then pull the left hip back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then from that length, fold into the leg. All right, from here, start to bend the front knee, bring your hands to prayer position. And lift the back heel, float into warrior three. So engage your core muscles here. And then any arm variation you took on the first side. Couple more. And then bend the front knee, step way back to a high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, lower the hands. Step back through a vinyasa, straight to down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, lower all the way down onto your abdomen. And then come into a Sphinx position. So bring your forearms onto the mat. And bring your elbows right under your shoulders. If you're feeling any crunching in the low back, bring your elbows further forward. And then ground the inner wrists. And press the heads of the arm bones back. From here, bring your left arm to an angle, and then bend your right knee. Reach back for the top of the foot with your right hand. So this is a quad stretch. Ardha Bakasana. And then gently just draw the heel in towards the hip. Keep pressing into the forearm on